everybody. Come on in. Sorry for keeping you waiting. I was on the phone trying to get everything done this morning. Thank you all so much for being here. For anybody new here, hi, I am Maggie, the substitute teacher. You all know me for my cooking channel. Welcome to another struggle cooking class. We're going to try and make a dish I've never made before called Gyudon. This is another Ian Fujimoto recipe. It's a rice dish and it has steak and eggs. So maybe you all have seen this before. I haven't. It came up in my feed and I have the ingredients on hand, so I want to give it a try. All right, so I'm going to show you all the video that we're making. I'm going to show you my substitutes. I'm your substitute teacher because I cook with sugar substitutes, dairy substitutes, and gluten substitutes. So I'll show you the substitutes that I'm going to be using. If you can have the full flavor, as always, I say please have some for me. So we'll take attendance, see who we have here. If you want to be counted present, feel free to announce yourself. If you prefer to watch quietly from the clouds and you know who you are, you're always welcome here. We are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Hello, More Than Hash. Hello, Jordan. Hello, everyone. I see you all on TikTok. Thank you all so much. Hello, E. Capone, and hello, Bert Taylor. E. Capone and I and a few other people, we're going on the Maggie meetup cruise, you all. That's going to be in November. Bookings just open for us to book our dining on Virgin Voyages. So I've already picked my restaurants, so it's not too late. If you all want to come, go to teachablemomentswithmaggie.com. We'll be sailing mid-November to celebrate my birthday. It's our second annual Maggie Meetup Cruise, so we'd love to see you all there. All right, let me show you what we're making today. Can y'all see that?
Right. Of course I'm going to wash it first. Now for your steak, a partially frozen ribeye. Cut it as thin as you possibly can. Now you may not be used to enjoying meat so short and thin, but I promise mine has a great personality. Now thinly slice a white onion. And now beat off 3 consenting eggs. Almost forgot the green onions.
Thank you all for the like.
It's good. It's good. A little food lube and in with some of our onions. Now add in water, a little hondashi, sugar, soy sauce, mirin, and also sake, but I'm out, so it is what it is. And now add in some of your meat. Drizzle in some of those eggs and cover until set. And now we'll just finish with some tomodachi and some green onions. I don't know what that is. Let's make Gyudon.
All right, y'all. So we're going to try and make this rice recipe, all right? So obviously he's got a lot better kitchen skills than me. He's using regular rice. I'm going to substitute with cauliflower rice to give it a low-carb substitute. He's using a partially frozen ribeye. I have some steakum, some generic steakum shaved meat. That's what we're going to use. So the recipe says you just need it cut thin. We will slice up some onions. I'm not going to flip the bowl. And then we're going to scramble 3 eggs with salt. We're going to cut up some green onions as a garnish. I have some struggle green onion left. And then we're going to get the skillet and the cooktop. And then on the cooktop, we're going to put some oil down. We're going to saute our onions, add a little bit of water, and I'll have to figure out what seasoning and sugar, soy sauce, and wine. We'll see what I have. Then we're going to put the steak in and we're going to cook the steak until it's, I guess, medium done. Then we put the eggs in and put the lid on. Let the egg and the steak cook together. And then we're going to top the rice with some more seasoning and green onions. So let me know if you all would eat that. It seems like a lot going on, but I thought it would be fun to try. Hello, Pinchy. Hello, FSU. And hello, Never Had Nothing. Thank you so much for being here. Deja says, good morning. You look beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I have on a red dress and y'all, I put a petticoat on. Maybe I'm doing too much, but I put on a petticoat. So I wanted to have a little fun with it. My stylist was like, you don't need that. But y'all know me. Why be regular when you can be extra? One of my 1950s dresses from Amazon. So thank you. E. Capone says, this is considered breakfast. I don't know. It's got eggs in it. Maybe it's Japanese street food. Hello, hair. I don't know. Let me know if you all have seen this before. Hello, Jurgen. Good morning to you across the pond. Christina's here. Deja says, never too much. Thank you so much. All right, let's clean off the counter. But I try not to eat in the morning. I try to do just a broth. But before the boys come or Alex comes, I want to go ahead and get this out of the way. Hello, T Nice. Hello, Monique. And hello, Gail. All right, everyone. To me, this seems a little heavy for a, Shanice says, be extra. You do it well. Thank you, sweetheart. To me, this seems a little bit heavy for breakfast. I know it has eggs, but for those of y'all who eat steak and eggs, I mean, honestly, you can eat eggs any time of day, and I guess you can eat steak any time of day. But I know people who eat steak and eggs, maybe it's like after a night out at the club. I don't know. Y'all tell me. But I'll take a couple bites, and I'm not really doing like a strict OMAD 1 meal a day, but this will be something that I can have a few bites on and then probably just like eat on it throughout the day. But I want to go ahead and get the cooking done. So let me know what you all think. To me, this looks like more of a meal, maybe street food. You love the 1950s styles. I know, they're fun. They're feminine too, right? All right. That's important to me. So if you all are new here, I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. I make food and femininity content. And today we are doing a cooking stream. We are making gyudon. Never heard of it. I have most of the ingredients, so we are going to try and recreate it. All right, everyone. So let's get it started. All right. Oh, my little Peter Pan collar. All right, I feel better now. Just there we go. Okay, so in the beginning of the video, he starts by washing his rice. We've had that discussion. If you want it to be less sticky and less like starchy, you'll rinse it. Hello, Katrinda is here. Shout out your book so we can I can pin the comment. Hello, is that my cue? So if you can have rice, please have some for me. But if you're trying to cut back on starches, maybe you're pre-diabetic or diabetic, I'm going to be using cauliflower rice. So let me show you all what I'm using. This is a frozen vegetable. It's just cauliflower that they cut up really fine. Kind of looks like minced garlic to substitute for rice. And then we'll cook that in the steam bag in the microwave towards the end when we're ready to plate. But I'll show it to you all for now. All right. So this is what I'm using, the Green Giant. This is not sponsored. I just remember the commercial. So this is riced veggies. You can get riced cauliflower, and you can see it's literally cut into or chopped up into little bits. This is a great rice substitute. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be a little bit bland on flavor, so you want to season it well. The good thing is it will absorb the flavor of whatever you're cooking. So this will put the whole bag in the microwave when we're ready to steam it and cook it, and then we'll put our topping on. You can get it plain. You can also get riced broccoli. You can get a blend of riced broccoli and rice. And they even have some that are flavored, some that have cheese. So it's like an Alfredo cauliflower. They have herb flavors. But this is great to have in the freezer as a low carb substitute. A user says, do I use a microwave for the steam bag? So I'll just put it in here for now and just let it sit, but we won't cook it until we are ready. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started with our veggies. We need to cut up onion and green onion. I don't have a white onion, I have a red onion, so we're just gonna slice through that. And I have a little bit struggle green onion yet. It's really the garnish, so that's what we're gonna go. Hello, Linda is here. Christina says this would be a good meal anytime. E. Capone is here for steak and eggs. Cynthia says good morning, sweetheart. Christina's cooking along, and Capone says you're gonna order steak and eggs for breakfast. All right, sounds yummy. Hello, Queen of Cascade. Hello, Browser. Oh, you all like my voice. Thank you. It's gotten deeper as I've gotten older, and I used to be self-conscious about that. I'll be 50 next year, but you know what? My voice is my voice, and I've worked on trying to, speak instead of shout. So thank you. I appreciate the compliment. You made roasted Parmesan cauliflower last night. That sounds incredible. All right, so let's get our cutting board. And oh, sorry, y'all, that's loud. It's heavy. We have a beautiful acacia wood cutting board that I've washed and greased up here. So I like to just put my hands on it and get some of the oil because I'm always washing. Remember, your cutting board has two sides. This side is for your liquids, but I use it all the time. So if you cut tomato, raw chicken, or lemon, it's going to pool here. Okay, so let's get our 2 onions, 1 red onion to go inside, and then some struggle green onion as a garnish. Hello, Taki. I know y'all's vegetables always look great, and I keep saying I'm gonna do better, but y'all just okay. Is that all I have? No, I have more struggle green onions. It's so embarrassing, but you know what? I don't want to waste ingredients, y'all. You really should take these out as soon as you buy them, chop them up, and put them in a container. This is so embarrassing, but that's why I cook live for you. I want you to see everything. Not everything is perfect, and that's fine. We'll find enough to make a garnish. Oh, Edwin says you're refreshing. Thank you so much. Angie says, what are we making? We are making gyudon. if I'm saying it correctly. This is like Japanese, I don't know, Japanese rice dish. So we're gonna have onion. We're gonna do some scrambled egg. He's using rice. I'm gonna substitute with cauliflower rice, and he's using ribeye steak. So I'm gonna use some steakum, and so we're gonna make kind of like a steak and eggs over rice. Let's call it that, Japanese steak and eggs over rice. Ecophone coming through with the $9.99 already. Thank you so much for that. Let me put you up on the board. Oh, so consistent. Thank you so much. Hello, Uncle Chucks. Hello, I am. He just says hola and hola to you, senor. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. All right, stream sponsor goes up on the microwave. I appreciate you all don't even have to be here. This is really just me cooking at home, but people want to ask what I do, so I just figure I'd go live and show y'all. So we have a struggle red onion. The recipe calls for white onion. I don't have white onion. Do I? But we're gonna go ahead and use this up. I'm assuming, and I've never been to Japan, maybe I will. Somebody's talking about it soon, so let's see. When I travel, I'll take y'all with me. But I'm sure you could make this your own, right? So we're just gonna peel this, get the outer layers off of the onion. And we're going to get down to the beautiful purple part. And then I'll just go ahead and chop this off. I've been using this in my omelet. Good morning, Killis. How are you? Hello, Fitness Emporium is here. Thank you so much for being here. Is that Cooking Cousins? Hair Toss is keeping it real. Thank you. Y'all make sure you check out Cooking Cousins. We also stream on Cooking with Aisha. I am Mondays with Maggie, and she is on Thursdays. She and her glamour cook it up for us all the time. So if you like watching real people cook real food, that's what we do. All right, so I'm just gonna go in here. This is a pretty big red onion. Since this part was open, I'm just going to, I just wanna cut off a little layer here. We won't waste it, but just so it looks kind of fresh, you know, when the air gets to it, how it starts to brown a little bit. All right, y'all are saying good morning to each other. All right, so we're just gonna cut it so that it separates on the groove on its own. That's one of the things I love about onion. When you cook it, when you cut it, you know, it has its natural striations there. You cut it lengthwise like that, it'll just fall apart for you easily. And I think that's beautiful when you saute. Of course, if you want to go crossways, then you can dice it. Or if you want to go lengthwise, you can make rings. All right, I think that's good. So you see it just kind of separates on its own, so you don't have to do a lot. And since this is going to be cooked down with some oil, I'm okay with these kind of rough pieces. Just take the stem off. Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you're doing well. So whether this is breakfast or whether this is an anytime meal, that's how I get a lot of inspiration. You all also send me recipes. I love it when you spam me with recipes, but a lot of times I cook just based on what ingredients I actually have on hand. I will place a grocery order, but you know, I just hate to waste food. And when your onions are starting to look like mine do, might as well use them up until you use me up. All right, so I'm just gonna move this over to the side. So we're just going to do, this is supposed to be white onion. That's what the recipe calls for. And I have linked it in the description. Y'all, this is so janky. Like, who does this? I know. You know those cooking shows where everything is like picture perfect and fresh produce? This is not that, but let me see what I can get off here. I did link the recipe in the description. This is an Ian Fujimoto recipe, so I trust that he knows how to make it. So we're just peeling off some of the stalks, and you all know with green onion, like especially these long pieces, especially just like flowers, you know, if you don't have them in water, like I didn't have them in water, they'll just start to dry out from the tip, and then you have these scraggly bits, all right? But we don't want to waste. Hello, Mako. Hello, RT. Hello, K Woods. Hello, Watcher. Hello, Awin and B Hayes. Thank you all so much for being here. All right. So I'm just going to see. This is going to be a garnish, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but of course, we eat with our eyes first. So we want these struggle pieces off. And then I'm going to try and cut it on a bias, which is just fancy for saying diagonal, so that it kind of looks like his garnish. If you don't like onion, I do like onion. If you don't like onion, I don't know, maybe you could do parsley, maybe cilantro, just a nice fresh herb that gives you that pop of color, as well as you know, a little bit of extra flavor. All right, so we're going to toss this. We're going to rinse off our green onions, and we are going to move from the cutting board to the cooktop. Did I drop some? Yes. All right. Let me just go ahead and toss this. All right, so I think these look okay. We're going to rinse these off, and then we're going to chop them. So we're going to have some red onion on the inside, and we're going to have some green onion on the garnish. Hello, Bolo is here. Thank you for the blessings. Yes, Jürgen says it's in the afternoon in Germany. I know we have scholars all across the globe. If y'all want to shout out your city, feel free. I'm in Atlanta, so it's Sunday morning here. So I'm going to try and get this done and then pick up Alex and make it to service and just, it's always something. But once I come back with the kids, I like to have this taken care of. All right, so let's line up these stems. I'm going to chop off the stems, so we have plenty enough for a garnish. All right, so we'll take off the bulbs. And I know those of y'all who garden, I don't garden, but you can, I'm better with fresh cut flowers. I think you can plant these or put them in water and regrow. I don't know. All right, so usually I would chop them kind of like straight. Thank you all for the support on TikTok, but I'm going to try and, it's hard for me to hold and do it, but I'm going to try and cut them diagonally like he did. Maybe if I do it, no. So they kind of look a little bit more elegant. Y'all see what I'm doing here? Honestly, it's just decoration. And then we'll save these towards the end to put on top of our steak and eggs. All right, not perfect, but did I rinse this? All right. Oh, it smells nice and oniony. I like onions, so I don't mind the smell. Sunday's a great day. That's what my mom used to do. You know, when you get the groceries on Saturday, and then Sunday she would pretty much cook and prep for the week. So if you took the time to cut your veggies up and then have them in containers, that way if you're making a salad or you're making a soup or you're making whatever, they're ready to go and you don't have to do this struggle prep. Okay, so hopefully you all can see I tried to get them a little bit on the bias. It's all right. All right, so we're done with this. Now we are going to move on to the steak and eggs. Again, we are making a Gyudon, Japanese steak and eggs. I don't know. I saw this recipe and I wanted to recreate it. All right, so I'm just going to move this behind me and we'll switch out with the cooktop. But for those of y'all who are on Instagram or TikTok, this is what we're trying to make. Did I? Oh, wrong one. Oh man, shoot. I touched it. All right.
Oh, yeah. Of course, we're going to wash it first. Now for your steak, a partially frozen ribeye. Cut it as thin as you possibly can. Now, you may not be used to enjoying meat so short and thin, but I promise he has a great personality. Now, thinly slice a white onion. And now beat off 3 consenting eggs. Almost forgot the green onions. It's good. A little food lube, and in with some of our onions. Now add in water, a little hondashi, sugar, soy sauce, mirin, and also sake. I'm out, so it is what it is. And now add in some of your meat.
Sorry, that was loud. Let me get the eggs.
Drizzle in some of those eggs and cover until set. And now we'll just finish with some kodashi and some green onions. Let's make you.
Okay, so hopefully you all can see what we're making. That is the goal. All right, so now we have our veggies prepped, and I'm going to be using cauliflower rice as a substitute. And so we're just using frozen cauliflower rice that we're going to steam in the microwave. Hello, Harl. Hello, Sweet. Hello, Jacques. Hello, Miles, Ayor, and hello, Kofi. Arctic says, I'm appreciated. Thank you kindly. Hello, Rima. Thank you so much. Arctic says, I'm sharing your videos on my stories. I hope it breaks through to somebody. I'm giving up the gospel. Thank you for all I do. It's not in vain. Aw, it's so kind of you to say. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Life. Y'all, I'm just a mom and a home cook. Hello, F Battle. But if I'm helpful, I'm glad. I'm here until I'm not, but the internet is forever. So thank you all so much. Good morning, Leah. All right, everybody's saying hello. All right, so let me see what I need to do in what order, because y'all know I struggle. All right, so that is the end goal. I know it's a beautiful day in Atlanta. All right, so we're gonna skip on cooking the rice. I think we're just going to do the pan, the skillet, and we're gonna soften the onions. I think that's what we need to do first. And he has a steak, and it's partially frozen, maybe on purpose, maybe not. And he says, cut it really thin. I'm going to show you all my substitute. But in the meantime, okay, so let's get a skillet. And he calls it what he calls it. I'm going to use, I don't really want to use my oil, but I will. I'll use the coconut oil that's approved for me. It's just a little smoky. Do I want to do that? Not really. But I'm trying to be good, y'all. So I'm going to be using MCT oil. It's not a great oil for sautéing because it does get smoky. Probably, you know, a extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, something that can handle the heat. So I'm going to take this down, and we'll get our veggies back over here. Once this gets kind of warm, we'll put the onion in here and let it start softening up. And then I will show you all what I'm using as a shortcut for steak. Hello, Estee. Hello, Kilpatrick. Hello, Joshua. Hello, Zane. Thank you all so much. And thank you, TikTok. We just crossed over 25,000. So, I'm not TikTok, Instagram. Y'all, I'm old. I know they're not the same, but look. All right. So let me see if I can focus on what he's doing. So our oil is starting to move on its own. That's when I know it's kind of dancing a little bit. So he's going to put his onions in. And he doesn't put all of them in. Let me see. Maybe I saved some. I do actually have a recipe. So let me see. And I like onion. But let's take a look. All these are sauteing. So it's a third of a white onion. It's a third of a white onion. So here's the recipe. Let me know if y'all want me to hold it up and I'll let you screenshot it. It's kind of hard to get to. All right, so a pound of ribeye or whatever meat, a third of a white onion, 3 eggs, and 2 stalks of green onion. Okay, so not all of the onion. That's fine. We'll save this. All right, so let's see what he seasons it with. Sorry, y'all. We're figuring it out. Glad to see how much the platform has grown. Oh my gosh. Hey, Franklin. I didn't know that was you. Y'all, my high school is coming out. Thank you so much. He says, glad to see how much your platform has grown and all the valuable info you share. Believe me, it's much needed. Thank you, Frank. Hello, TF. Hello, Isha K. Thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate y'all. All right. Let's see if we do anything after the onion. I have to watch it multiple times, y'all. They go so fast.
Of course I'm going to wash it first. Now for your steak, a partially frozen ribeye. Cut it as thin as you possibly can. Now you may not be used to enjoying meat so short and thin, but I promise mine has a great personality. Now thinly slice a white onion.
We're going to salt the eggs.
Almost forgot the green onions.
I'm doing this for the first time, y'all.
It's good. It's good. Oh, food lube. And
oil, onion,
now add in water.
Water. What is Hondo
Soy
Shi?
sauce.
Okay. Okay, y'all.
And now add some of your meat.
Oh my gosh, this is a lot.
Drizzle in some of those eggs and cover.
So our onions are starting to brown. We'll do a little bit of water. How much? I don't know.
And some green onions.
All right. So water. a little bit brown. I think it's good. I saw a question here. Is that my cue? Says, do you like cooking on the one burner cooktop versus the stove? Which one do you prefer? That's a funny question. Hello, C, Daddy. Thank you. So this is what we have. I'm going to put a little bit of water just to line the pan. I will answer your question. And I just want to get the seasonings in there. All right. Let me get the seasonings one more time, y'all, because I don't know what this is. Do we have anybody from Japan watching? Water. Handoshi, sugar, soy sauce, mirin, and sake. Okay. I got bang bang seasoning. I know. I hope it's not a sacrilege, but that's an Asian seasoning I got. Okay. He called it hondoshi. I don't know what that is. I got this from Sam's Club. It says bang bang sweet and spicy. I do not mean to offend anyone, but this is what I got. Okay. And then he said soy sauce. So this is what I have, and I'll show you guys what I would substitute for the boys. Thank you all so much. So I'm using some soy sauce. Smells good. How much? I don't know. Just a splash, I guess. He said sugar. I'm going to use a substitute. Okay, I'm using my 0-calorie sugar, so I'm going to use allulose. All right, if you can have sugar, have some. How much? I don't know. I'll put a teaspoon in. Okay, he said mirin. I think that's the cooking wine or the Japanese rice wine. I think I have some. I think. Okay. Now this does have sugar, so this is mirin. This is the sweet wine that they put in sushi rice. It helps it make it sticky and a little sweet. So this does have 8 grams of sugar. So up until this point, we've been sugar-free, so I'll just do a splash. He doesn't say how much. All right. Soy sauce. Okay, that's everything. He also adds sake, which is Japanese spirits. Japanese wine, sake. I don't have any, and he didn't have any. So we're just kind of cooking down the onions, and we're going to beat the eggs, and then I'm going to answer your question, okay? So I'll get another. Do the eggs go first or the steak goes first? I think the steak goes first. Okay. Y'all, these reels are so fast. So while this is cooking, so my stove does work. We have a beautiful stove, full kitchen given to us by one of our most generous scholars. Thank you, Mr. Option 1. When I'm cooking for myself or cooking for the family, if you all see my reels, I actually do cook on the stove. I love my gas stove. It's beautiful. It's got a griddle and everything. But when I started my cooking channel, I didn't have this cooktop here, and I was walking back and forth and showing y'all. I would go do something, then I'd come up and show y'all the pan, and go do something and show y'all the pan. We've come a long way. So I got this cooktop. Hold on, y'all. Notice how the water has gone away and it's starting to caramelize. So I just bought the cooktop for you all. Okay? Now, I think we're putting the steak in. So he cuts up a ribeye. This is what I have. This is Walmart Philly steak. So, you know, this is the Walmart brand of like steak-um meat. So it's steak already sliced thin. So he's cutting up a ribeye. So he says a pound. This is 14 ounces. I'm going to put this in with the onion. Let me taste one onion first just to see how well it's seasoned. And then we'll put that in here. Maybe put 3 of them in here. So I think it looks good. Let me give it a taste. Mom says taste as you go. The best food is when all the individual ingredients taste good and then together they taste amazing. Oh my gosh. It tastes like stir-fry veggies. You could do your peppers in here. If you're vegetarian, you could just add your peppers and broccoli. This is exactly what stir-fried veggies taste like. And then over rice. Oh my goodness. Okay, focus. Let's put the steak in. Let me see how he does it. And he says partially frozen. I'm just gonna place it in here and let it cook down. So you all, this is the steak of meat. I just wanna make sure the steak goes before the eggs. I think so. And it's starting to smoke on me. Come on. Oil, onion, water, seasonings, sugar, soy sauce. Okay, then the meat. So we're gonna cook the meat down, and I'll take a moment. You think 2 is enough? Or 3? It says for a pound. All right, let's put the top on here and let it kind of cook. And this is frozen. Let's see what happens. Oh, I think I had the top in the dishwasher, y'all. All right, I'm gonna turn this up and let the steak and onions cook. Now, because this steak is cut so thin, 12 ounces a pound, thank you. Because I thought it was 16. Anyway, because this steak is cut really, really thin, it'll start to separate on us and it'll go from undone to done pretty quickly. All right. So raw meat, let me just wash my hands and then see what y'all are saying in the chat. And once the meat is close to done, then we'll beat the eggs and add the eggs to this. So we have some extra red onion. We can use this for later. Again, you could have it prepped like that, or if you want to just eat more veggies, you could go ahead and stir fry them all down. And then whatever you're eating, just add more veggies to it and it'll help keep you fuller. All right, let's see. I missed you all on Instagram. Hello, Starmar. Hello, BBK. Hello, Kieto. Hello, 1366. Taki Tattoos. Hello, Reese. Q says 3 steaks. Okay, hello, Devon. All right, if I missed your question, just repost it. All right, y'all are doing well? Okay. Everybody's good, looking good. Jurgen says 2. Aye. All right, let's see if we can. It's gonna separate on us. I'm gonna try and get in here. Let me turn this up just a little bit. So you see our steak is starting to soften a little bit. Notice how on the edges, I'm gonna get in there and try to break it apart. So we have our steak and onions. Did we season this? It comes seasoned from Walmart, or if you're using the brand, the Great Value or the Steakum, y'all see it says thinly sliced and seasoned sirloin beef, or add your own. But we'll taste as we go once this is done. So you see with the Philly steak meat, it separates really, really quickly. So once you get it like unfrozen, I don't want to ground it up, but I just want to gently separate and then let it cook some more. This is a lot. This is enough for, hey, maybe like a one-pot family meal. All right, everybody doing well, looking good. All right, so we need 3 eggs. I'll go ahead and get the eggs out, and then we will beat those. And then we will do our cauliflower rice. But yeah, if y'all have more questions, I'll answer them. It's just when the stove is hot and I'm in the middle of something, sometimes I'll miss it. Maddie says you've never had a frozen Philly steak. Is it good? I think so. Now, is it a proper ribeye? No, but to go from frozen to, cooked quickly, I think you can do your Philly steak. You can do this in an omelet. Anytime that you need like beef that's cooked, quickly, I think this is great. You can make like a Philly cheese wrap, Philly cheese topped on a salad. If you're doing low carb, you could just do steak and peppers, steak and onions and peppers. All right, see how it just kind of comes apart? So I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. I almost want some more onion in here. All right. I almost want some more onion, but you know, the first time we make it their way. But we're gonna put some green onion on the top. Let's see if we can get some of that color out and get our eggs ready. But yeah, love giving you all some shortcuts. So you can pick this up at Walmart. This is something that you can keep in the freezer or just get the name brand. Or if you bought steak in the pack and you have a lot of it, this could be an option for you if you like steak and eggs. Okay, so it's 3 steaks and 3 eggs. Y'all, this is enough for like the boys. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and crack 3 eggs. I won't beat them yet because they'll start to separate. Once we're starting to get the pink, oh, y'all can't see that well. Once we're starting to get the pink, our steak is almost done. We're gonna salt these eggs and add them to our, I don't know, gravy. All right. All right, this is looking good. Looks like color is gone, so let's stir it up and give it a taste. See if we need to add anything else to it. So I'm just breaking it up. There's still a little bit of pink in there, but I think it looks good. Oh, I want more onion. I should have done more onion. Probably wouldn't hurt to toss them in there. All right, so you all see what we have? It's kind of hard to see the onion, but let me give it a taste, see how everything's coming together. Then we're gonna beat the eggs and add them in there. All right, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of onion and a little bit of steak. Nope, nope, not enough. I'm gonna do this bang bang sauce. And then if I need to, salt and pepper. I just got this from Sam's Club. All right. Whenever you add extra ingredients, it's going to dilute. So our onions were great by themselves, but the steak is seasoned, but we needed a little more. All right. Let me turn this down. All right. Let's give it another taste, see how it's going. More onion would be great. Let me know. If I should put the onion, more onion in here, give me the onion emoji. But then I would have to, you know, season again. The recipe calls for 1/3. All right, let's give this a taste. A comment about. Let's just go with good old fashioned salt and pepper. I would probably do garlic salt, some sesame seeds, like all of that. But you all know the first time I make a recipe, I try to make it exactly the way they do. And then after that, you can do your own. All right? Y'all want more onion? Everybody wants more onion. Gillis is on your way to church. I'll be right behind you. Hello, Ethel. All right, we're almost done. One more taste. We got the green onions. Just added a little bit of salt to it. All right, let's give it a taste. It's good, y'all, but I need like, I don't know, maybe some chili oil or some chili flake. Like I would want some heat on it. I'll stop here. I'll put a little bit more onion for y'all on TikTok, but we need to beat these eggs because the onion is gonna, you know, kind of dilute it down a little bit. But for you all, let me turn it down low. All right, we're gonna salt the eggs. We're gonna beat the eggs. I want to put Miss Aisha's. Let's do her all-purpose seasoning. That'll help too. All right, so we have 3 eggs here. He says to salt them. With Asian cuisine, like, you know, it's like it should just get you like that, but it's a little bit light. Hello, Shine Bright. Hello, Big Mid. Hello, Saya. Hello, Big Wen. Hello, Green Bro. On your way to church. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. Okay, all-purpose. Let's do a little bit of Miss Aisha's all-purpose seasoning, and this has got a beautiful color to it, so it's going to turn our eggs nice and golden. And then we'll whip these up and we'll add it. Let me just get these onions up underneath the steak so they'll soften. All right, so we have some extra onions in there. They're just down at the bottom. Let them kind of do their thing. All right, so we're gonna put in a little bit of Miss Aisha's seasoning. This is her all-purpose. I think it's great on eggs because the color just comes alive. So again, go to select blends. Tomorrow we'll do cooking with Aisha. So you all will see me on her channel tomorrow. All right, let's beat our eggs. All right. So once your steak is done, you're going to salt the eggs. We have ours seasoned a little bit more. We're just going to beat these 3 eggs until they're well incorporated. We want them to be all yellow. Hello, everyone on TikTok. You want the whites and the yolks to be incorporated. I'll take this off, turn it up just a little bit, and we're going to pour the egg into our steak mixture. So this is steak and onion. I would do onions and peppers, maybe some mushrooms. That's been one of my things, y'all. For those of us who like to eat, clearly I like to eat. Eat the same food, just really double up on the veggies. So instead of just meat, for me, do what you want to. If you're carnivore, shout out to you. But I would like do double onion, peppers, mushroom. That way I get more food on the plate without extra calories on the plate. Okay, so let me just watch him before I pour this in. I think we're just gonna pour it in and put the top on.
Drizzle in some of those eggs and cover until set.
Okay. That's it. And we'll do the right. Gosh, y'all, it's a beautiful day in Atlanta. I know y'all have the glare. I don't know what togarashi is. Okay. But I'm using Bang Bang. Oh, yeah, it's good. All right. So our onions are soft. Okay. So this is looking good. I would add some heat to it if you like red chili flake or chili crisp. All right. So let's get this kind of spaced out. We're going to pour our egg all over our steak and onions. So one more whisk just to make sure it's good. And this is 3 eggs and 3 steaks. All right. And I'm just pouring this all the way around. And then we're going to put the top on it. So we cook the steak, we cook the onions first, season those, then this steak. Now I'm going to put the top on here, and while our eggs are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and now steam our cauliflower. If you're doing this the full version, he's actually using rice, okay? I'm showing y'all the low carb way, lower calories, but there's nothing wrong with rice. I love everything. Clearly, I love to eat, but, you know, I'm going to try and get the rest of this weight off, y'all. All right. Let's just clean as we go. All right, so I'm going to show you all what I'm microwaving. Rice would be in the rice cooker. He did that first. I'm using the frozen bag. This is the frozen Green Giant rice, vegetables, cauliflower, okay? So this is gonna be my rice substitute. So it says microwave for like 5 to 6 minutes, standing up. So let's do 5 minutes. Okay. So our eggs, you all can see here, they're starting to cook. We're just gonna let this stay, and then we're going to put our rice in a bowl. We're going to try and carefully slide this out on top. Top it with the green onion, maybe some seasoning, and we're done. Hello, the mayor. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Song 3. All right, let's clean up, get ready for our picture. Let's put our eggs away. Salt and pepper is done. All right, so it's still kind of a little bit watery, you all can see. So we want that to, at least for the eggs to cook. But this could be a great meal, you know, just whatever you have on hand. This inspired me kind of like the tuna that I've been doing, the tuna omelet. I've been eating that every day. It's great. Okay, so this is good. Now he put it in a really big bowl, so I'm gonna go get a bowl for those of y'all that just came in. I'm gonna go get. I have a couple really big bowls. You can do rice. Hello, you love it. Thank you, Musically Challenged. So yeah, we did our steak. I would just do more onions, y'all, and lots of veggies. So I'm just looking at his plating now because I think our eggs are done.
Almost forgot the green onions.
I'm gonna unplug this. I think we're good.
It's good. Oh, food lube, and in with some of our onions.
We sauteed onions, water, sauce,
sugar,
soy sauce,
and also sake, but
wine.
So it is what it is. And now add in some of your meat. Drizzle in some of those eggs and cover until set.
All right, so we're gonna put rice in a bowl, and then we're gonna slide it on top.
And then we'll just finish with some tomato.
More seasoning and green onion.
Let's make.
I want to put some chili crisp on it so bad. Okay, y'all, we're almost done. So yeah, it's moving now as one big piece, but do y'all see? I think it looks good. I think this will slide out easily. This is what I'm doing. See how I'm moving it in the pan, all demure, and the whole thing moves? Then it should be ready to tilt out. Okay, so our rice is cooking. Let's get a couple bowls. We have this pasta plate. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, that's probably the biggest. Let me see if I have a really big platter. Yeah. Here I come, y'all. I'm just looking if I have something similar. Yeah, let's see. Oh. All right, sorry, y'all. I should have had it ready. Okay, this one looks kind of like his. Thank you all for the gifts. Thank you all for the love. Thank you, TikTok. You all can see what we're making. So we're gonna put our rice in here. So we just have a really big like serving dish. And I'm nervous, y'all. I'm just looking at the size here. If I can, it's gonna be massive. All right, we got one more minute on the one more minute on the cauliflower rice, and we're just gonna open the steam bag and put it in. Hello, Rebecca. Christina says it looks good. Bert says seasoning. I know. I should taste it, and I don't want to destroy the egg. Hello, T-Car. Thank you so much for being here. Add a little Creole seasoning. Do I want to do that on an Asian dish? I don't know. Do I even have Creole seasoning? I don't know if I want to do that. Nothing wrong with it, but I'm going to try. I probably will do more of this. What's in Creole seasoning? I have like cayenne pepper, but I want to do like some chili crisp or something like that. Okay. So 45 seconds on the cauliflower rice. But we're going to put the rice in the bowl. Don't be nervous. I'm doing great. Y'all are too kind. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Hello, all good. Hello, Marcus. Thank you all so much for being here. Hello, Sel. All right, we're almost done. Ready to plate. Looks good? Okay. So, yeah, this is what we made, you all. Gyudon. Forgive me for butchering it. But I think we're good. I'll take a little bite of the steak and eggs and let's see how it tastes. All right, so can't wait to get that green onion on there. So yeah, one skilled meal. Okay, it's done. Let's taste a little. Y'all know how we used to steal a little bit from the corner. Hopefully nobody can see. Did y'all see that? It's good, but I want some heat on it. Ooh, it's good though. Hello, Nina. All right, let's get the rice. All right, so I'm gonna carefully open this. Now, this is riced cauliflower, and I think I'm just going to pour it over the strainer because since it's vegetables and it was frozen, there's gonna be water in there, and we don't want it to be watery. His recipe uses real rice, all right? So this would be a wonderful and filling meal. All right. Whew. No, I think we're okay. So we have our rice. I'm just gonna pour it. I don't see any water. All right, so we have our rice, for me, cauliflower. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, by itself, very bland. So, you know what I'll do? I'll put some chili crisp on this, so it's underneath. But rice cauliflower is a great starch substitute. Marcus loves this stuff. I'm just using the chili crisp. We'll drizzle some of that on the rice underneath. I'm not strong, y'all. Okay. So I know you said Creole seasoning, but I'm gonna try and stick with the Asian flavors since we're making a Japanese rice dish. All right, so we have our chili crisp underneath. Let's just drizzle some of that on there. Okay, good. Let me just taste a little for research. Woo! I'm getting excited. Okay, focus, Maggie. All right, so we're going to try and lay, let me try and do this. Move the whole egg dish. Can y'all see? Directly on top. Let me try and straighten it. It's kind of hard to see that the rice is underneath. Let me clean the sides. And then we're gonna put some seasoning on there. I don't know what seasoning he's talking about. He calls it togirashi.
And cover until set.
We eat.
And now we'll just finish with some togarashi and some green onions.
Okay, this is my togarashi. Bang, bang. That's what I got.
Oh, yeah. Of course, we're going to wash it first.
All right, and then our green onion.
Freshly frozen ribeye. Cut it as thin as you possibly can. Now, you may not be used to enjoying meat so short and thin, but I promise mine has a great personality. Now, thinly sliced onions.
This one I messed up. All right, my struggle green onions.
And now beat off 3
Okay,
eggs.
I think we're done. Let's take a picture and take a taste. And if we need some extra heat, we will. All right, everyone. Ah, that was like Iron Chef. This is like man food. This is massive, you all. But what do you all think? Jurgen's here with his plate, looking good. Okay, let's move everything out of the way. Take a picture. Probably would have used this bowl, but it's okay. All right. I'll probably drizzle some more chili crisp on there, and then we'll take a bite. We want some of that rice and some of that steak and eggs, Japanese steak and eggs. Let's get our chopsticks so we can pretend like we know what we're doing. All right, class. Oh. What do you all think? I just wish you could see the rice underneath here, but it's okay. We'll just have to say that in the video that it's over a bed of cauliflower rice. All right, and then one with the flash. Ugh, I don't usually eat heavy in the morning, but I'll take a couple bites for y'all for research. Okay, looks good. How does it taste? All right, here I come, y'all. All right, so let me see if I can scoop out some steak, some cauliflower rice. Let me get up underneath here. All right, come on, my cauliflower rice. That's the one thing, cauliflower rice is not sticky like real Asian rice, so it's just kind of falling through. I'm gonna try and get some. All right, so we got some rice. It's really good, y'all. Honestly, I would eat this by itself without the cauliflower rice. I understand why they eat it over rice to kind of give you more of that, you know, filling, but cauliflower rice is really just like another vegetable. Where's my towel? Yes, it is worth the Maggie roll. I probably would just, I'm drizzling a little bit. Let me do it. Let me just put a little bit more, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Oh, I washed the dishes, that's why. All of my tasting spoons. I'm just gonna put a little bit over here in the corner where I've been attacking it. And I'm just gonna use a spoon, y'all. Just get in there, get some of that rice and steak and onions. More onion. It's good, y'all. Okay, that was not elegant. Sorry. It's good. I would just add more vegetables. I would probably salt the steak, over season your onion, because by the time you add the meat and other stuff in there, it will kind of dilute. But yes, it's good. For something filling and quick, you see I'm still eating it. All right. We did it. Woo! Okay, chili crisp is coming. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. Let's see. So I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. Today we made a Japanese steak and eggs over rice, cauliflower rice for me. Almost sugar-free, except for the mirin. Dairy-free, there's no cheese here. And gluten-free, because I use, well, rice is gluten-free anyway. But this could be a good low-carb option for you all. All right, boy, hello, I am. Hello, leading. Hello, STEM. Research is always 2 samples. I know. Hello, silence. Hello, Wiz. Hello, Tamara. And hello, Jay. All right, so I'm going to let you all go and have your Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday. I'll be cooking on Aisha's channel, Mondays with Maggie. What are we making? I don't know. When are we making it? I'm in Atlanta, so East Coast, usually about 5 o'clock dinner time is when I cook for y'all. So I'm so glad you all got to see. Alex. Alex's mom, church starts at 10:40. All right, y'all, my son is ready. Okay, y'all see how they do me? Thank you, Instagram. I mean, TikTok. I'm coming, Alex. I'm a terrible mom. All right, bye, everyone. All right, thank you, Instagram. Okay. Alex, I'm on my way. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Bye.